Hi, welcome to another video. So, Claude Code now has built-in scheduled tasks. You can basically tell Claude to run a prompt on a schedule, and it'll keep doing it in the background while you keep working. This is super useful for things like monitoring deployments, babysitting pull requests, or just reminding yourself to do something later. And the best part? It's ridiculously easy to set up. So, let's get right into it. The main way to use this is through the /loop command. It's a bundled skill in Claude Code, so you don't need to install anything. You just type /loop, give it an interval, and tell it what to do. For example, if you want Claude to check your deployment every 5 minutes, you type /loop, 5 minutes check if the deployment finished, and tell me what happened. That's it. Claude parses the interval, converts it to a cron expression behind the scenes, schedules the job, and confirms the cadence and job ID super simple. Now, the interval syntax is pretty flexible too. You can put the interval at the beginning, like /loop 30 minutes check the build, or you can put it at the end with the word every, like /loop check the build every 2 hours. And if you don't specify any interval at all, it defaults to every 10 minutes, which is a reasonable default for most things. The supported units are S for seconds, M for minutes, H for hours, and D for days. Now, keep in mind that since cron has 1-minute granularity, seconds get rounded up to the nearest minute, and intervals that don't divide evenly, like 7 minutes or 90 minutes, get rounded to the nearest clean interval. Claude will tell you what it picked, so there's no guessing. Here's something that's kinda great. You can loop over other commands. So if you have a / command or a skill you've already set up, you can schedule that to run on repeat. For example, /loop 20-minute /review -PR1234. Every 20 minutes, Claude will run your PR review command automatically, which is pretty amazing if you ask me. Now, if you don't need something running on a loop and you just want a one-time reminder, you can do that too. Just type something like, "Remind me at 3 p.m. to push the release branch." Or you can say in 45 minutes, check whether the integration tests passed. Claude figures out the time, schedules a single-fire task, and it deletes itself after running. No cleanup needed. To manage your scheduled tasks, you can just ask Claude in plain English. Say what scheduled tasks do I have, and it'll list everything. Say cancel the deploy check job, and it'll remove it. Under the hood, Claude uses 3 tools: cron create to schedule new tasks, cron list to see all your tasks, and cron delete to cancel them. Each task gets an 8-character ID, and you can have up to 50 scheduled tasks in a single session. Now, let me talk about how these actually run behind the scenes. The scheduler checks every second for tasks that are due and puts them in a queue at low priority. This means your scheduled prompts fire between your turns, not while Claude is in the middle of responding to you. If Claude is busy when a task comes due, it waits until the current turn finishes, which makes sense because you don't want your monitoring task interrupting your actual work. All times are interpreted in your local time zone, which is really convenient. So a cron expression like 09*** means 9 a.m. wherever you are, not UTC. Now, there's something called jitter that's worth knowing about. To avoid every Claude session hitting the API at the exact same time, the scheduler adds a small random offset. For recurring tasks, it can fire up to 10% of their period late, capped at 15 minutes. So an hourly job might fire anywhere from the top of the hour to about 6 minutes past. For one-shot tasks, scheduled at the top or bottom of the hour, there's up to 90 seconds of early jitter. The offset is based on the task ID, so the same task always gets the same offset, which is consistent at least. If exact timing matters to you, just pick a minute that isn't 0 or 30. Like use 39 star 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 instead of 09 star star star, and the one-shot jitter won't apply. One thing to keep in mind is the 3-day expiry. Recurring tasks automatically expire after 3 days. The task fires one final time and then deletes itself. This is basically a safety net, so you don't accidentally leave a forgotten loop running forever. If you need something to run longer than 3 days, you'll have to cancel and recreate it. Or better yet, use the desktop scheduled tasks or GitHub Actions for durable scheduling that survives restarts. And that's actually the main limitation here. These are session-scoped tasks. They only fire while Claude Code is running and idle. If you close the terminal, everything is gone. There's no catch-up for missed fires either. If a task's time passes while Claude is busy, it fires once when Claude becomes idle, not once per missed interval, and restarting Claude Code clears all tasks. So for anything truly critical or long-running, you'll want GitHub Actions with a schedule trigger or desktop scheduled tasks. But for the day-to-day stuff, like monitoring a deployment while you're working on something else, or getting a reminder to check on a long build, session-scoped tasks are perfect. If you want full control, Claude accepts standard 5-field cron expressions. That's minute, hour, day of month, and day of week. All fields support wildcards, single values, steps, ranges, and comma-separated lists. So */5*** for every 5 minutes, 09*** 1-5 for weekdays at 9 a.m., that kind of thing. And if you want to disable scheduled tasks entirely, maybe in a CI environment where you don't want them, just set the environment variable Claude_code_disable_cron equals 1. That turns off the scheduler completely. I think this is a really solid addition to Claude Code. It's one of those features where, once you start using it, you wonder how you worked without it. Being able to say, hey, check on this every 10 minutes, and let me know, while you keep coding, that's a huge quality of life improvement. Overall, it's pretty cool. Anyway, share your thoughts below and subscribe to the channel. You can also donate via Super Thanks option or join the channel as well and get some perks. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.